The WCAG course makes learning the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines as easy and as simple as possible. In just 3 hours, anyone, even if they're a beginner, can go through the course and have a really good understanding of the technical requirements and start to put them in practice. The course is hosted on 88compliance.net. Here we are on the sign up page, and I wanted to take you through a few of these aren't reviews, but these are comments and feedback that people have had about the course. This first one is a post on LinkedIn, and it reads, "This course has been an eye-opening and valuable step in deepening my understanding of digital accessibility and the web content accessibility guidelines." A big thank you to Chris Rivenberg for delivering the content in such and a clear way, and to accessible.org for providing this excellent learning opportunity. This is unsolicited feedback. Let's continue on with some more emails. That was quick. Thanks again for the awesome content. This is so much to parse through, and your resources are wonderful, well worth the $99. Another one. Thank you. Thanks so much. It was very informative and helpful on a recent project we worked on. Appreciate it. Another, thank you for the great course. Another, hi there. I just completed the ADA course and am hoping to receive a certificate. Thanks so much. This course was excellent and very digestible. Let's just read one more. I'm happy to help without any pay as a thank you from me, as your course was the first one I bought when I deep dove into accessibility. I found that your course is probably the best one out there in terms of ROI. So the key with the course is that everything is kept very simple. It gets straight to the point. It's very lean. We go through exactly what the technical requirements are and exactly what you need to know. There are also resources, links where applicable, code examples where applicable. And so even if someone's a beginner, even if they're not a developer, they're still going to have context for what's going on and what the requirement is. And that's what this course is set out to do, to teach you all of the technical requirements in the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines. So it doesn't matter whether you're concerned with WCAG 2.1 AA or WCAG 2.2 AA. This course is going to have all of the success criteria. Think of these as the technical requirements. It's going to have all of the success criteria that you need to learn for WCAG conformance, whichever standard you are concerned with. So the course is very, very easy to understand, and it's so helpful. Even for beginners, you can get started right away. It's lean and to the point. There's no fluffy introductions. Nothing's going to take any longer than necessary. I created the course. There is a video and text explanation for each success criterion. And this way, you can absorb the material two different ways. And it just makes it, even going through the course one time, you're going to have a really good feel for the material. So let's go scroll down here. Yeah, just a few more bullet points to cover. Simplified plain English explanations. That's so important. I can't go over that enough because it's so helpful to just not have this written in a very technical way like you'll find in so many other resources. Let's just make this as easy as possible. Practical code examples for real world application are included. You'll also find a detailed and sortable Excel spreadsheet checklist. So that's a resource, that's a part of the course. You can download it once you're inside of the course. And then you also have cheat sheets to work from, and they're a reference that you can use while you're putting the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines into practice. So your team will have these resources as they're working on accessibility, as they're going through this. And it doesn't matter what role. It could be a developer, it could be a designer, it could be a content editor. Whatever role you're in, you'll have these resources to work from while you're going through your workflow. And so you're integrating accessibility into your workflow. And this is going to help with all different types of laws and regulations. We know there are so many different digital accessibility laws, but what do they ultimately come back to? They ultimately come back to the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines. Even with the European Accessibility Act, we see the reference to POUR, P-O-U-R, which stands for perceivable, operable, understandable, and robust. Those are the principles of the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines. So when we're talking about digital accessibility, everything ultimately comes back to the web content accessibility guidelines. And that is why this course is here, is to help you learn digital accessibility. Of course, these are specific to the web, but the principles can be applied to digital assets more broadly. So when I say digital assets, websites, web apps, mobile apps, software, etc. So this course is here. I will link to it in the description. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I will also include a contact link in the description.